That's strange. Sorry about that. I thought that one was off. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, everyone's coming on in so soon. I hope that you're having a lovely day today. Ara, sweetie. Ocarina. Ara. Hello and good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, Ocarina and Chris, giving out 100 bits each, and Sudaresso and Luminous already gifting out subs. Thank you. Just for you, Yellow. I hope everybody is having a wonderful night. But if not, I'm here to change that. Sounds so cozy. Goodness. Well, as always, take this with you to bed, and I'll be happy to send you off to sleep. Oh, I'm so happy going to see a movie like that, Luminous. Movies have a lot of good stories to tell. Oh my gosh. When you come back with movies like this, you always have something cool to say. I always love it. And Axolotl, hello. Welcome to a cozy ASMR session. Now don't forget, for anyone who is coming on in, I do also simulcast this on YouTube, which we just got monetization for. I plan, once it's given access, to get memberships there, which they do take about a week. So while I can do super chats and stuff, I don't have the memberships until another week from now. A minute and a half left on the hype train, thank you. Oh, don't you worry. Morphe will be here. Don't worry, I didn't forget. So how is everybody today? It's been a very cold Saturday for me. A couple of little emergencies, things that happened. Quite thrown off guard, actually. I got a chance to relax with one of my mods. Unwind a tiny little bit. Chris. Yes, actually, I almost forgot. We can start picking things from the menu. It's just that they were being thrown before we started. Ocarina and Chris. Suda. Luminous, you can all pick stuff from the menu. And we'll start working on those for you all. But for you, Chris, you always know how to brighten everybody's day. You're so sweet and caring about so many people around you. That includes towards me. And you know how to always brighten up the room. Not only are you an amazing mom, but you're an amazing friend. And you're working very hard, and I appreciate it. Everyone give Chris a big thank you for helping keep our community clean. So, I will first do Ocarina's water dropper for a few minutes, and then Luminous, I will get the keyboard tappies. Good. Yeah, being on phone, very helpful. The water dropper is always a favorite of mine. Dang it, Luminous. I already see people on the YouTube side coming in too, which again, I really do appreciate. But yeah, today I ended up doing a lot of setup stuff, just like yesterday. Remember how we talked about some of my background music and where we steer things? I am going to maintain being in the age bracket that we work with. We are 18 plus, but I'm learning that you can still have more idle-like behavior, which is what I've always liked while still being in that age group. Hi Tenko, hi Dad, hi Luminous, I see you over on YouTube. It was actually Dr. Nova who helped me really realize that. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna start changing my music back like that a bit. So I spent a lot of time putting stuff together, stitching it together, if you will. And Ruby, I'm doing very well. I have a small emergency today, like I said. By the way, thank you again for the hype train. Every little bit goes a long way, so thank you. Ooh, what you making for dinner? I actually, because of my little emergency, didn't really get to make more than a quick thing of spaghetti, which wasn't that filling. Ooh, chicken curry. Hi, Marshall. Wonderful to see you. Yeah, we treat our ASMR very respectfully. Funny enough, even though I'm an 18 plus streamer, my ASMR is very family friendly. I don't really do the lewdsome stuff, although I do respect it. I think I fall about in the line of where Raisin and Gentle GF is, which we love Gentle GF and Raisin here. Luminous, I'll get you to yours in just a few more minutes. Fortunately, everything is okay here in the house now. But definitely going to change things up a bit. So ASMR stands for Auditory Sensory Meridian Response. It is that tingling feeling you get from certain sounds and certain actions. I first learned about it when I got my eyes and ears checked. I was wondering why the tests got me a little tingly in the back of my skull. And then, I just always wonder what that feeling was. But then, it was actually Game Grumps. It was actually an episode of Game Grumps where Danny brought up ASMR. And I was like, what is that? And he started to explain it. And I was like, wait, I know that. Is that what they call it? So sure enough, after that episode, I binged ASMR on YouTube for like 5 hours. And it did it. It gave me those tingles. And I was like, oh my god, this is it. I don't really get those tingles like I used to, unfortunately. But it still helps me relax quite a bit. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the droppers a little later. But we have a little request for the keyboard typies. Let me just take a sip of my tea. Got some very basic chamomile today. So I do have the loose leaf tea. It's a lavender, but because like I said, I had like no time today, I had to use the little bags. Need some more explosions? No, not today. These are now some keyboard typies for our lovely Luminous. Also, some wonderful news. We have about 10 days left on the Plus program for April. And as you can see, only 19 away. Should say 81 if you scroll down. And I know on my channel it says 81 out of 300. That's for the big plus. I'm more realistic. I think we can get the 100 though. So if we get this also next month, the plus program hits 100 this month and next month. Be life-changing. All you have to do is a sub, but I don't expect anybody to. The gift subs, unfortunately, don't count. And if anyone wants to choose anything from the menu, it's either a sub or 100 biddies. Have a good lurk, Ruby. Always good to see you. I hope so. I am always hard on myself and nervous. I talked about that today. Talked about how... Thank you, DJ. Yes, if you guys don't know, we hit YouTube partner. We managed to help YouTube partner as well. I do want to focus some more on there eventually. I'm not able to do too much just yet. It's gonna be next week I get memberships, and then we can really make some changes. In fact, one of my shorts blew up yesterday. There we go. That's enough keyboard typies for now. I'm gonna do some ear rubbies for a bit. Hi, Melanie. Thank you, Marshall. There we go. Funny thing is now I'm keeping a closer eye on my YouTube chat. I think I actually have to give my moderators access to the YouTube chat. I thought some smooth jazz could be very nice today for us. Mika. Mika, sweetie, you can take anything you want from the menu. You should. Oh, honey. By the way, Melanie, thank you for the shout out. I saw that earlier today. If there's anything I can do to make you feel better, Melanie, please let me know. Sajori. Hey, sweetie. I was actually thinking about you today. How are you? I think what it was is someone was asking me about VR chat. And I was like, oh, right. Zaz was doing something really cool. No rush, of course. Then I also was like, well, I just hope they're doing okay too. And I do hope you are. And I hope we can make today better for you. No. I have a lot of Twitch streams I watched have trouble. Porcelain Maid, Joel. Our dear Joel had some issues yesterday, and PB Slayer had some issues today. So, make positive affirmations for Melanie. Yawning a lot. Melanie. You already do so much, Melanie. You know I find you to be not just an amazing mod and streamer, but a lovely friend, someone I'm always happy to see. Thank you for the 10 biddies. Thank you. I'm proud of seeing you always staying persistent and consistent. You know we're all here if you ever need someone to talk to. It's okay to have your highs. It's okay to have your lows. It's normal. And the fact that you're kind of hard on yourself about it just shows again that you care so much about what you're doing. Don't mind me, I'm just moving a little window closer. Yeah. There we go. Don't want to keep looking over here like that. Yeah, and I know I haven't exactly had a chance to be with too many people this last week. You know, we had the PC building earlier this week, and I had a lot of things to fix. Monday is usually my, not streaming day, but very heavy work day. It's where I make all my thumbnails, I get everything scheduled, even scheduled posts, contact and have meetings, reach out any business emails, pre-write stuff for social media, and so much more. But I wasn't able to do that this Monday since my PC was getting all those upgrades and updates. So all this week was dedicated towards basically all the Monday stuff. Beef puppies. Wait, that sounds like a good trigger word. Beef PC. Beef PC. Beef PC. Why does that work? Why does that actually work? Ooh, I always like Mega Man Rockman. Those are one of those games that I could always just pick up again, you know? It's hard to say, but I just always find... Oh, I know what it was. My first Mega Man game was actually Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo. T-sip, one sec. It is. I still remember my very first very first Mega Man experience. We all know the guy. Chill Penguin. Yeah, my first experience, the old Chill Penguin fight on Mega Man X. Lord Rex, welcome. Most noble raid indeed. Welcome. Today is our ASMR Saturdays. For all of you to know, ASMR is not my main content, but it is a steady and consistent Saturday thing where we all see ASMR every Saturday right there. Lord, if you need to relax, if you need to go to the bathroom and get some food, I totally understand. You should do that for yourself. But if you're able to stick around, I do appreciate it. Sure, I'll melt the Raider's ears fine. Angel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the laboratory. As that reminder, not only is it only Saturday for ASMR, but we are actually quite high energy. So when you come by here tomorrow, when you hear me saying very silly, loud stuff, that is the norm. In fact, tomorrow is Yakuza 0. Yeah, it's my very first Yakuza game ever. And I'm in love with it. Oh my goodness. Rockman Soccer. Oh, that takes me back. It was one of the only games where I could play as my husband, Snake Man. I just like pretty boys with braids. Duo Maxwell, Zarbon, Rama from Baker and Order, Snake Man, gosh, and more. Oh my goodness, Chris. You know, funny you say that. I want my next full video on YouTube, aside from simulcasting, to be like an 8 to 10 minute video. It's probably going to be all the wackiness of that mission. I know. So, down here, I was seeing them plenty, being a goofy goober in Chunkies. You all know how much we love Chunky here. And Don, you made me smile quite a bit from that. I appreciate that. There we go. Just testing something. Work. Poetry. And just like beautiful poetry yourself, you come in with a lovely first time chat. Thank you. Yeah, we're very much about comfy vibes. I'm very dehydrated today. Let me take another sip. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. Math rocks go burr. I'm pulling so many. I got some friends hosting big events. Big one is Alara's, the 1000 VTuber thing. be there. I was actually really flattered to be in the main trailer. I've got some friends who are taking vacations. Some going to Japan. I have like 3 friends going to Japan, like in the next 2 months. Some are taking streamer breaks. Some are shifting to trying some different things. I do worry. There are some that have health issues too. I always worry about Sane. Our dear, beloved Sane. And I mean, on my end, I've got a lot going on. I always have a lot going on. There are people I'm trying to catch up with. That's right, Chris. I remember you went to Japan. One day I'll get a chance to go there. I think my big thing right now is I have a lot of extra expenses I wasn't planning for before. But we're working towards it. Oh. I do have a treat for you all, but I'm gonna be saving that for later. All I will say is, remember the suggestion that one of you made, I think it was Luminous, for custom mouse cursors of Yomi? Remember that? Well, I may have been working with somebody on those. And it's not just one cursor with little different icons. No. It's many different expressions. There is a ton of different expressions going around it. So, I mute. I don't do heartbeat, unfortunately. It's not something that it picks up as well. Blaster, hi. You are welcome if you do spend any bits or sub. You can choose something from the menu though. I can always do heartbeats that are pre-recorded, which I am perfectly fine with. How do you guys feel about heartbeats actually? I could try. Blaster, you can choose anything from the menu, but I'll think about with heartbeats. I did okay with my taxes. The post that I made that was like, oh, after the taxes, that was more of a meme. I am okay. I only had to spend a couple extra $100, which is very good. Because I filed every little thing. Just give me one sec. Gotta clear my throat. Anubis, thank you so much for the follow. And yeah, Blaster, you can choose anything you want from the menu. Oh yeah, Shaq, there's so many things in ASMR that what works for some isn't for others. Like I said, my favorite is kind of like a doctor roleplay, cranial nerve exams and ear cleanings. I love ear cleanings. Of course, Anubis. Anubis is my favorite Egyptian deity. It all started for me just being as a kid, like, haha, I like funny jackal head guy. But, you know, it then spurred into me as I got older, like, hey, let me actually look at this a little bit and research. Funny enough, like, I don't watch football, but I love the Chargers. Because as a 4-year-old, my father asked me You need to have a favorite football team. So like, Daddy, I like the with the lightning bolts on your helmets and it's blue. I was 4. So, you know, even though that was way rebelling, it's just something that, yeah, I hear charges and I guess like, yeah, I guess that's my favorite team. Oh, it gives me a cute pair of random animal ears. Panda, cat, dog, dragon, a couple of others, cow, a few others, can't remember. Yeah, a lot of stuff that I gobble, goddammit. How dare you? How dare you? Thank you, Gobbo.
Be at all surprised that I am once again still doing a lot of work. No worries though. I'm taking care of myself all the same. Trying to anyway. Yes, Benny's got some funny ones too. Chris, I saw that you were giving support to that too. Very kind of you. Wish you all a wonderful day. It is. Always to you. Always. All I could ever wish for everybody is their chance to just find some peace in themselves, some relaxation, understanding. I'm getting a small chuckle because something I just got sent. Always just make sure you take care of yourself too. Nice, Shiloh. Yes, as you can see from the pinned comment, this one is a funny little challenge that everyone asked for. But I'm happy to deliver. Can we get a shout out for Shiloh Jack? How are you, sweetie? Oreo Arctic Swirl. So, I had my cereal ice cream, which, yes, I'll always go on and expose it. It's delicious. Wolfie, hello. Welcome, welcome, and thank you so much for the follow. If there is anything we can do to make you more comfortable here, please let me know. Elm is my best friend. I just thought you should know this is a very different kind of content today. Both ASMR is our Saturday onlys, and we're currently doing a very blurst community challenge where our mascot has become the true protag. If it's not your thing, I understand. But if it is, you're welcome to stay. I did notice that unfortunately not all of our triggers work with this, but that's fine because you're here for the voice. You're here for Morphe's voice, which I'm here to deliver. All you have to do is ask. Excuse me. That's it. Pretty tired today, but no way I would miss this for you all. Not at all. I had also been thinking about picking up a couple of older games. You know, one of our big ones is I want to have a PS2. A PS2 week, or maybe a dedicated day. We pick up a bunch of old PS2 classics. We play through maybe an hour each, Maybe we even find that one that we really, really like. Hoping to get a Morphe Ara. Ara. It's different for sure, but exactly, Blake. I think it would go a long way. A chance to dig into some older titles, some that I liked as a kid. I want to play Spy Hunter, maybe Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks with somebody, GTA 3, or San Andreas, and more. Shinobi on the PS2, or Tenchi, Wrath of Heaven, Tenchu. Or if I want to be really based, Inuyasha, Curse of the Red Mask, or the Crimson Mask. That one was an experience. Absolutely a great story, but an incredibly frustrating RPG. It was one I actually put down, but I wouldn't mind giving it another whirl. Really, Otaku, you knew that one? I'm amazed there's actually somebody else who knows that one. I also had a couple of PlayStation 1 titles. Gundam Battle Assault 2, Final Fantasy 7, Bushido Blade 2. What are some of your favorite classic titles? Old retro games? Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Unfortunately, I don't have that disc anymore, but I am able to play it on other systems. Oh, and Mega Man Legends 1 and 2. I still have a tiny hope in my heart that we'll see the third. Won't get those hopes up, but still something I think about. Yeah, there's so many to choose from. Mega Man X5 was another one I really liked. I didn't have a lot of PlayStation 1 titles. Guys, God Bless the Ring. One where you actually gotta play Cloud or Sephiroth, or Tifa. And as secrets, you can get Vincent, Red, or Yuffie. Obviously, I played Best Girl Yuffie. Heart of Darkness. Was that on the GameCube, or am I misremembering? Yeah, Luminous. It's a sad state. The funny thing is, they still tout the Legends character around some. You still see Mega Man Legend or Tronbon. Just do it. Just do it. Heart of Darkness for PS1. I'm going to look that up right now. PS1. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, wait, I've seen this. I have seen this one, Chris. It's one of those games where every screen is a very hard puzzle. Reaction based, and then figuring stuff out. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that one in ages. You know, if I do Ratchet and Clank, I will probably talk to Bolts. Our dear friend Bolts the mechanic. Did you know that their model is heavily inspired by Ratchet and Clank? I bet you didn't. And also, our dear friend Tomy, they said that is one of their all-time favorite series. I have a confession. I never played any of them. I know, tragic. But that can always change. Yeah. I'll get around and give it a shot. So good with the humor, so I've heard, yes. It's something I enjoy seeing someone else play. I had trouble getting into a lot of those PS2 mascot games. Like the Jack series. I respect it. Wasn't really for me though. I think my favorite mascot platformer was either Banjo-Kazooie 1 or Super Mario 64. Those are probably my two very big ones. Hi, Nick. Soon to be birthday boy. Can we get a shout out for Nicodemus? It's good to see you. How are you? The DS version, the 64 one. Oh. Oh god, I'm getting brought back to all the Nintendo 64 games. I was a 64 kid. I seem to remember there was a game called Turbo. It was Chameleon Twist 2 on the Nintendo 64. I seem to remember that was actually quite good. Iggy's Wrecking Balls. That was a funny one. Oh gosh, you guys are bringing me down the nostalgia trip. Of course, Nick. Oh, Kirby 64. So, we are going to play that one day. I absolutely have a huge urge to play Crystal Shards. We'll get around to that. Funny enough, too, with it as well. Blast Corps. Gotta keep moving. We'll never get the intro stinger out of my head. Funny enough, the Nintendo 64 had StarCraft. No joke. StarCraft was also on the 64. And you could play the whole thing if you had the expansion pack. You could still play Brood War 2. I didn't have a PC around that time. We got a computer very late in my family. So we finally got a computer. One of the first games I, of course, got was StarCraft. I kind of played that on stream too. I did actually try to see if Roller Coaster Tycoon would work, but it's just, it wasn't really clicking, unfortunately. Oh, Zenny, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad these days more and more families are more understanding of that. But yeah, it's always a shame to hear when parents take video games away because they think the wrong things about them. You know, funny you mentioned Glover 64. Our friend Biddles. Biddles has been playing that on stream, and watching her suffer through it has been funny. The Namco Museum, yo! Yeah. I love collections like that. I mean, heck, we ended up playing Sonic 3 the other day. Hi, Nebula. Leon. Cool girl. Oh my goodness. I just want to say again, thank you guys. We're only 18 away from the Plus program. So thank you everybody who is getting us very close to there. A big thanks to, it's a little tight this month. I know we made a lot from the subathon, but it's all going back into the stream and the new model and some graphical changes and updates. So April's been pretty tight, but it is what it is. Hi, boo. If you can see in the pinned comment, we had a 200,000 point reward, and with it, they would get me for a half hour. Boo, it's always so good to see you. How are you? As long as you're taking care of yourself, that's what's important. Aww, Leon is always such a sweetheart, and so are you, boo. These are all, the more I think about it, it really is just, you know, good people find good people. What's happened? A lot of us have all found each other. Bread, thank you. That goes a long way. Right now I'm kind of short of rent this month. Thank you so much, Bread. Yeah, we're all doing very well here otherwise. With that, the timer for Handsome Morphe is
over. We're back. Gonna re-enable channel points. Bye, Handsome Morphe. Get terminated. Oh my goodness. And with that, we remove him forever and never have to see him again, ever. Oh my goodness. He will be back. I want to go back to some of our trigger items. Honestly, real talk, it was pretty fun. It was a little wacky, but it was fun. Oh, Soundcade. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Oh my gosh. And with a Zeus emo. Aww. Big, big love to Mythos. Actually, funny enough, Soundcade, for everybody, type in exclamation Zeus as I get ear cleaner. Yeah. So if anyone wants to, go ahead and check out. God damn it, Shin. Yeah, the thunder. We're gonna do a little bit of ear cleaning for Soundcade, and then a long game Zeus. Yeah, I'm very, very thankful to see them in the VTuber space. The whole Mythos gang is very, very respectful and sweet. And there's one thing with Zeus that I really relate with. I mean, there's a lot of things about her I relate with. But one big thing with Zeus is, you know, she's come from a tough background. She didn't have a lot of money, you know, she had to work pretty hard from things. She's been a bit open about it. So I'm not revealing anything new. But she said it before on stream that she's not used to having much to really just do for herself because she didn't have the money. And it's so nice to see her having a community that's so supportive and doing all of these amazing things for her. Because she really does deserve it. And she's not letting it get to her head, like I said. Because we're doing great. Like I said, it's kind of been a very big theme for us this day. That being people, even like myself, folks who are succeeding and are just staying humble. It's the most important thing. Banshee, curious, hello. Can we get a shout out for Banshee as well? Hi, Banshee. Oh. Arara, McNutty. Arara, sweetie. It's good to see you, McNutty. I hope you're having a very comfortable day. Please take a seat on my lap. Arara. Yes, we got our little high thing working now. Fabulous, shiny. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go back to the ear cleaning too. Thank you so much. Again, every one of those. Oh, let me fill it in the Partner Plus thing. I do it manually because there's not really a program for that unless you do the 300. Thank you. 9 months. We had a baby. 9 months. Thank you, though, everybody. Like I said, money's a bit tight. Everything that we've been going through is big updates coming soon. I'm hoping that we can do some more stuff off of the YouTube end, which we're working on. And again, we are simulcasting on YouTube if you want to check us out there. And moving a thing or two, 1 sec. There we go. Favor the bag. True. That's very much a good way to look at it. My simple thing before I get to Zenny is I wanted to do something creative with my life and make just a simple living off of it and have it better my life. Because all the jobs I was doing, they were soul crushing. I really wasn't happy. And the last thing you want to do is force yourself in a situation where you're not happy. So I'm not chasing the fame or the bag either, but I am chasing just a, steady paycheck while also doing something that doesn't make me absolutely miserable. And I think that is something anybody should be on board with. Some people are really happy being cooks. Some people love to be, working in the hospitals. All sorts of these things. I just want people to be able to work jobs that they're happy and proud of doing. And creative ones are great. Look at Spacey, the creator of Freedom Planet. I couldn't be happier when I hear that kind of stuff. Like over there, Zenny. I see the stuff that you are doing too, all the hard work you're putting together. You've already done so much to help us out. You're sweet and kind to so many people. You always brighten people's days when you come on in. It means a lot whenever we get to see you. And if you ever need us, we're here for you too. I'm proud of you, especially the fact that you've been doing so much work and really caring about it all. And you always are so supportive. So thank you. Take a sippy. Also, the Gerda's feet never gets old. Good idea, I'll stretch too. 1 sec. can lay back now. Holy shit. I'm fine. Have a wonderful sleep, old friend. I see this now as a way to have a story in life. I can't easily get a job where I'm due to factors, so this is an occupation that's fulfilling to me. If it's fulfilling, that's the big thing. You know, I was a teacher. Teaching was very fulfilling. I loved it. I loved when I was able to work for special education. However, I also loved being able to afford food. And sadly, teachers do not make a lot. I'm talking less than 15 an hour most of the time. In my area, they're about like 16 now. That's right, I stopped teaching like over 3 years ago. The pay only jumped up $1. And that's it. So then I did DoorDash and Uber, and while DoorDash and Uber made me enough money, and it was pretty relaxing, it wasn't fulfilling. You know, sitting in my car when there's no orders, and otherwise I'm driving around, listening to some good videos. You know, I was listening to videos or talking to friends off my phone, but it wasn't fulfilling because I was making a difference. I guess I will say it did help me feel like I was making a difference during the pandemic, because that actually was very helpful. I know, curious. It's awful. It genuinely hurts my soul to hear that. I did. I drove a taxi for about a year. It was alright. It helped me with my autism because, you know, when a good portion of your pay is the tips, and the tips involve you having good social understanding and holding conversations, taxi driving actually helped me navigate my autism a lot. If you really think about it. Asperger's, to be precise. But yeah, doing the DoorDash, I actually would spend a long while watching Vtuber videos and practicing and studying off all of those. And that's exactly what I did. You guys remember my December to April studies? That was me doing DoorDash and watching all sorts of Twitch and VTuber how to do this, and here's some advice, and here's, you know, that stuff. I studied and it paid off. August, hello. It's our Mountain Dew scientist. I'm kidding. August, it's so good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. If you guys don't know, August is having a new model coming around soon. They already have a very lovely... Can we shout out August, by the way? They deserve it. They already have a very lovely PNG. You all know I like leotards. But they're moving into a big upgrade, and I love what I'm seeing. Is that Gunmetal? Is that Umi? Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's so good to have you here. Raiders, my name's YomiQuinnley, alchemist extraordinaire. Today is our ASMR. That's right. I'm usually a high energy streamer, full variety, stream 4 days a week. But on Saturdays, we just take a moment to relax and unwind. So if ASMR is not your thing, don't you worry. We go back to being sussy, silly, and loud tomorrow. But thank you for everybody who's coming on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope we can make it better for you too. And we'll just relax. Loredia Moss, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my goodness. I appreciate you so much. Oh. hold on. I forgot that it does that. Anyway, your voice is lovely. Thank you. Oh my goodness. My voice is one of the things I've always been the most nervous and paranoid about before I started streaming. So hearing someone say that always means a lot to me. So seriously, thank you. Handshake me too. I will. But if you need to go, I totally understand. But also, please do not push yourself. Favorite ice cream go? Cereal. Cereal ice cream. It is a thing. It's amazing. I love it to death. You can only get it from Bluebell. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Getting used to hearing your own voice for editing is like a trial by fire. Oh my goodness. There's your shout out, sweetie. So if you I'll bring it up. I'm happy to bring it up again. 1 second. Let me just look up cereal ice cream. I've talked about this a lot in my stream, funny enough. Just grab a good picture. Perfect. Oh, and of course it's not working. Damn it. 1 second. No. I find one image and it's not working. There it is. There it is. And just like it says, it reminds you of Fruity Pebbles. There's Fruity Pebbles inside of it. And there's also these like little white vanilla-like clusters that taste like cereal milk. Because we all know like Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles, the milk is really tasty afterwards. I am a slut for this. And the cool thing is, it's a pint, so it's like two days of it for me. But this stuff is super good. Blue milk ice cream win. What do you mean by that? God damn. No, August, you were the chosen one. Like, listen. No. Yeah, I do say that a lot. Yes. Okay, you actually know exactly the brand. Yes, Curious One. You get it. Bluebell had a Dr. Pepper one. They had... Oh, what was the other one I realized? The oatmeal cream pie. Bluebell had an oatmeal cream pie one as well. Sadly, it was also a limited time, but... So I'm just checking my windows. There we go. Yomi milk ice cream win. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Weirdos. There's no Yomi here. Alright. We actually haven't used too many of our triggers today. I would like to use... Oh me, god damn it. It's always a little tricky for me with these. Where can I get the blue milk at? We can get it from the tap. But I also powerful enough to make them chicken tenders. Curious, I love you. You're funny. You're very, very funny. I'm glad I got a chance to meet you. Oh my goodness. Don't worry. I may be a little tired, but we've still got a long way we're gonna go. Don't worry. Just an Eldritch Cobra. Yes! That's a really cool emote, too. Oh my goodness. I'll have to stop by one of your streams at some point. There's a Bolts emote. Exclamation Bolts. I was very happy to see Bolts doing a anonymous trigger word or phrase. Sure, which trigger word or phrase? Oh no. I can come up with one for you. Give me a second. Every bit when it comes to tips is a big help. Again, thank you, folks. Hey, yo. One for Party Demon is nice. I just love getting a chance to look at these. Red Claw. Hey, I'll get a chance to check Red Claw a bit more soon. Hi, Bob. Welcome to the lab. For those who are all new here, again, ASMR is not our main thing. Every Saturday, as you can see. Good night, Chris. You take care, sweetie. I'm now going to do a trigger word for Anonymous. Hi, Rage. It's good to see you. ASMR, Operation Sound, Relaxation. Yeah. Toddy, it's been a while. It's so good to see you. I just realized the emote droppers aren't working. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Once in a while, that stops. There we go. That should work it. Let me try now. There we go. I know why that is. Again, when I had the new PC, a lot of things didn't... There we go, yes. Did I not realize that for several days? I hate it here. Good night, Yeti. Have a wonderful sleep. Good night. Also, something I'm very, very surprised by, but kind of at ease with right now is normally when I stream, I end up having like, near the end of it or even halfway through, like 30 DMs or something crazy. But today it's a little quiet. Just not a bad thing at all. Not a bad thing. But yeah, I'm just kind of surprised. It's like, wow, I actually have a little bit of a quieter moment. That's nice. I do have a lot of DMs to catch up on. A couple friends. Kiana, oh my goodness. Kiana, I actually see you in... It's funny enough, I was just checking out the vibe. And I was like, oh, I see them on their own there real quick. I literally just saw you there like 5 minutes ago. But thank you so much. Can we get a shout out for Kiana? They're actually a friend I've known for quite a while, but are someone I'm just getting a bigger chance to really get to know. You have a mutual or someone that you follow and just like, yeah, every time I see your stuff, heart, like, oh, I like what you're doing, good luck, a friendly gesture. But then comes that moment where you interact with that person, like properly. It's like, oh my God, we've been following for 8 months. I can't believe we finally get a chance to talk. Oh my gosh. Actually, I had that with Streisel earlier today too. And just like a match made in heaven. I love being around Kiana. They're so sweet and very helpful. And they may have edited an upcoming short. Actually, I think all my mods are asleep. I think literally every one of my mods are asleep, come to think of it. That's funny. Traditional. I like traditional, tingle-based, cozy, relaxing. I'm very trigger-focused. Thank you for saying that, Curious. That means a lot. Yeah, so like I said, the ASMRs I like. I was very driven by the doctor roleplays. And I would go through cranial nerve exams, ear cleanings, doctor checkups, and there were roleplays too. So I like that. I know there's lewd ASMRs, I know there's a lot of kissy sounds and stuff. It's fine. It's not my thing, but I respect it. Or I know that there are very quirky ones. Some very, very quirky ones. I'm talking like weird roleplays like Lord Farquaad and stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is weird, but it's not for me. Although I do like some quirky ones. There's a guy with a plague doctor mask, ephemeral rift. Probably the only like super weird one I like. But I generally like the ones that are just focused on a trigger. Maybe a little bit of role play. Like I said, mostly on the medical side. I do like the date ones too, where it's your girlfriend or boyfriend looks after you while you're sick or takes care of you. Less for the romantic side, but more for the positive affirmations that come with trigger sounds. Not really into just verbal. I like what I'm doing right now. I like the sounds that go with it. Which is why I have a table of like 30 triggers. Yes, panic attack recoveries. Before being a VTuber, So I have PTSD. Little story. I do have PTSD. It comes from all the abuse I got growing up. I'm not gonna sour the mood and talk about it, but it really wasn't treated very well, and it was pretty wild at times. You know what I'm talking about, Boo? Yeah, I had nothing against it. Like I said, I respect it, just not for me. That's the way you should look at a lot of things, which is, hey, I don't like chocolate, but I'm glad it exists so you have it. That's the way to do it. Oh my goodness, Palmy. Raiders, welcome. Oh, this is so sweet. Thank you. Wow, I'm touched. Everybody, make yourselves nice and comfortable. My name is YomiQuinnley, alchemist extraordinaire. I want to point out, as you can see in the top right, ASMR is only a Saturday thing. So, ASMR is always on Saturdays, but just specifically on that day. And I'm a high energy streamer otherwise. We're doing Yakuza, Elden Ring, science experiments, hand cams, all sorts of things. But on Saturday, let me take a moment to just relax. Just to relax. Palmy, thank you so much for the raid. And Mista and Booski, thank you also for the follows. And you too, Palmy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so touched that you are trusting me with your community. Now, of course, the most important thing is, if you need to go to the bathroom, if you need to stretch, maybe you have ASMR tools to put away or something, or just need to go get dinner, please, I encourage people to do the whole raid and run to take care of themselves. Exactly. Please do go piss, girl. I am very much about streamer self-care. Oh. I'll take great care of your community. That is a promise. And when you come back, if you are still around, you can also tell me a trigger that you want, because I will do triggers from the menu for free on Raiders. Otherwise, everyone, get yourselves comfortable. Get yourself comfortable. Get yourself uncomfortable. We're all about here being comfortable. My ASMR is very traditional. I prefer to work with. Actually, we were even just talking about that. We were talking about how ASMR comes in so many varieties. It can be silly, it can be sassy, it can be very wholesome, it can be trigger with no talking, it can be roleplay, it can be traditional, it can be massage. Actually, I also like massage ones. It can be therapy, it can be medical, it can be haircuts. There's so many good ones like that. Bingo, curious. Repairing video game and tech repairs. Yes. Oh, I said I forgot the name of that one guy. There's a big tech guy who reviews phones and other softwares. And he has the whole scratch test, burn test, and things like that. And I would listen to him also for the tingles. Frickin' Frick, that's a really funny name. I like that. Thank you, appreciate it. I love stuff like that, I really do. I listen to ASMR almost daily. I don't get the tingles like I used to. Oh, and Palmy, since you're back, you get a free thing from the menu, because You sent your amazing community here, so if there's anything you want from this, free of charge. Mikey, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Bamboo sounds interesting. Oh, you're gonna love this. So, with these, when it comes to ASMR, sorry, that one was a little buried. I didn't have a lot of money, so I got creative. I want to show you this item before. Hold on. Bamboo. Oh shoot, I forgot. I want to show you this item before I do this because I'm really proud of this one. It's actually a bamboo coffee coaster. Okay, I can't find a good image, but it's got a lot of nice ridges and, well, I love this one. And I just run my nails or this really tiny dental pick, because I do have a dental pick as well. It's a bunch of really small bamboo pieces as a cup coaster. And you run it over all the little bumps. It's creative. And as a scientist, creativity. That's my number one. Welcome, Kay. I think I missed a couple of redeems earlier. I do apologize. We had a raid, but I'll go back to that in a bit. Yeah, I was talking about how you never want to yak someone's yum. Some people like vanilla, some people like chocolate. You don't have to say you hate it. It's the whole, oh, what's that saying? Just because I said I don't like waffles doesn't mean I love pancakes or something like that. Or just because I like this doesn't mean I hate that. Oh. I'm not really that much into like the ear lickies and stuff like that. But I'm glad it's a thing. It does genuinely help people relax. There's all sorts of ASMRs. We all get an ice cream flavor. Honeycomb ice cream. What are all your favorite ice creams? I know we said mine was the cereal ice cream, which tasted like Fruity Pebbles, with actual real Fruity Pebbles in it. Mint and chocolate chip are just both really good. I gotta stretch out 1 second. Back's hurt. There we go. My friend Helm Chan is a mint chocolate chip lover. Ooh, can't go wrong with chocolate. Caramel, chocolate and caramel. There was one I had the other day. It was chocolate with brownies, but the brownies had caramel fused in them. It was so good. Trico! Oh, it's good to see you. Our lovely interviewer, who's also working on their own new looks coming down the line, which I'm actually really fond of, I'll be honest. Also, Pummy, I'm following you. Seeing a fellow ASMR artist and a really, really cute model. I will definitely check you out later, Palmy. Thank you. It's good to see you, Trico. How are you and your community doing? Wonderful. We're talking about ice creams and foods. Oh, Mikey, did you have a request when it came to your 100 bits? I feel like I missed it. For your 100 bits, you can choose something from the menu, sweetie. Oh, GeoGuessr, yeah. I love seeing people do GeoGuessr. I could not for my life. I think the one person I've watched do GeoGuessr a lot is the guy who tries to make a straight line walk across Wales. It's really fascinating, actually. I'd love to. I want to look into this. So you guys know how streamers can have their long watches and they watch YouTube content kind of as like a background thing? I've never done that, but maybe for the straight line challenge that's done, I'd love to show you all that. It's so cool. Fascinating how much goes into it. Also, Trico, since you rated, you can choose something from the menu, sweetie. We also have some plans, Trico and I. I'm gonna take a sip of water. The history of animation with people. Are you interested? Then yeah, I'll take a look and listen in. My big thing is just that I don't get a chance to reach out to as many people. So, for instance, in your case, Chase, if you don't mind me using you as an example, I don't really reach out in cases of like, hey, I'm ready to do this, let's do this. Not that I don't want to with anybody, but just I have so much going on. But if that same person reaches out to me, I'm like, okay, bet, let's work a time. It's always been a bad habit of mine. I usually let people come to me for conversations. These days, I'm just so busy. But I'll always work that time. If people want to collab with me, I do have a big backlog of collabs, but But if people do, just send me a message, and I might have already been interested. It's when I see someone else take the initiative, it pushes me to do it too, And yeah, curious, that social battery is... Ooh. Excuse me. That's a lot. Again, I used to not have the biggest social battery myself. Life insurance, for real. She's just like me, for real. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, if somebody asks me, I'll talk back and work what I can. My other thing right now is just how many collabs and stuff I want to do, and there are people who are sending me messages that I do want to respond back and do stuff with. It's like these last couple days, I've had very little time for anybody. Not really, no time for anyone. It's been just constant work the last few days. Take a sip of water. There it is. Hi, Cloud, how are you? Oh, goodness. Like I said, I didn't eat a lot today, so it's been quite the exhausting day. But I'm happy. I'm very happy with everything that's been going on. with my PC upgrades, I might be able to do a little more with my ASMR soon. I need a chance to sit down and look at a few more things. But I might be able to upgrade a little bit. Mostly settings and stuff. I do want to take a day to go over all of my sound. That one, I'm probably going to work with a friend. I believe my friend Team. Yeah, my friend Team. They have a lot of good experience in helping out people with sound settings. And that stuff is tricky. I tell you what. But thankfully I have some people who can help with that. At least, I think so. Sorry, just take one thing. There we go. Oh my god, my friend just sent me something. I'm gonna type something real quickly. I just opened up a message from my friend and saw something silly. I just had to give him a little bit of a, hey, I'm watching you. Oh my goodness. My friend T-Sync, an incredibly talented creator. They are going over a video they did